card, all the growth that you're doing, and the joy, and like you're just sitting on him, you're smiling, and
Yeah, you are.
It's just wonderful, and I know it's going to be the same with you, Kimberly, and it's amazing.
Well, a lot of this came from Lori and our lease program, because our lease program has always been different in that, yes, we have horses for lease. No, you are not just going to come out here and jump on my horse, right? You have to learn how we work with our horses, how we move our horses, how we halter our horses, how we ride our horses, because I'm not as interested in what you need from a horse. I don't know you, you're a stranger. I'm more interested in what my horse needs from you as a rider. So while I can appreciate someone wanting to lease a horse here, if they can't appreciate that my horse is my priority, this is not the right barn for them, right? So we started with the lease program where they just needed to come in and go through our lease program, which is all groundwork with me. And then when I feel like your groundwork is where it needs to be, where you can confidently go get the horse out of the pasture and tack him up and clean his feet, then I hand you off to Lauren, and she makes sure that you can mount the horse and guide the horse and back the horse and do what you need to do to be safe in the saddle. And then you get to lease the horse. That's the lease program. But what I found is, more than just making sure that you're safe for my horse, and my horse is safe for you because you're now my people, I enjoyed what that program evolved into and became with the grounded horsemanship, because I watched you change and heard your feedback that what I gave you helped in
Changed
life.
my life. Yeah.
And which meant everything to me. And that's big. I mean, I have not had an easy life either. To have someone like that would have meant everything to me. You know, and I'm so grateful to my sisters and my husband and all of that. But to be able to give that gift to someone else, and to have you tell me that I gave you that was huge for me. I felt like a blessing to you.
Yeah.
And so started working with women that weren't interested in leasing, women that just wanted that experience, the knowledge, the time with the horse.
And it speaks to like your imprint and your legacy. It's a piece of your legacy. that
Yeah,
you've left
I
with her.
wanted her to know, because you didn't just, in her mind she might be thinking, I'm just out here teaching again, and over, but you're really changing my life. The skills that you're giving me are making me more confident, conquering fear,
The impact is so broad among. Absolutely.
And I know she gets busy working and everything, and the day-to-day mundane things, but in the big picture, that's what we're doing.
This is the best part of my day. Short of ending the day at home with Mark, starting my days with my ladies and doing this groundwork is the best part of my day. It's because I'm sharing something I'm passionate about. I'm helping to empower these women and bond with these horses and build this family even more. It's just meant everything. I'm so grateful that this evolved into what it has. It's just been awesome.
Well, and it's like the butterfly effect.
Yeah.
What you're doing, and then it imprints
Well, now I
on
have
you.
a friend who wants to come in January. She said, I want to do everything exactly the way you do.
Aw.
And she wants to find an Obi too.
No problem.
But she wants to do, she's watched my journey, and she just wants to do exactly that.
Which is great, because that's how it works, right? Where Lori comes in at ground zero and works her way up to Lauren, and we don't even work together that often anymore, if ever. But Kimberly's come in at ground zero, but you're not always going to be there.
Yeah.
There's going to be a point where you move off to Lauren and somebody else is going to come in. And so it's great that, a friend of yours is seeing that, or somebody, watches this video and goes, I want that, or I need that. Even if it's not, I need to ride a horse. Maybe it's not. Maybe it's, I need to find my confidence.
Yeah.
I want this sisterhood.
Yeah.
That's fine too.
Yeah.
The comments like, you're adventurous, or you're brave, or I can't believe you fill in the blank. And I've heard that through most of my life, but as an adult looking back, I can really attribute it to my horses and my mom, who
Yeah.
led me to horses. But they are that impactful. They truly
Yeah.
are. I think awesome friends.
Oh,
Yeah.
That's really cool.
It is.
Yeah,
That
I'm
really
excited.
speaks to what the broad change that you're saying.
Yeah.
And you're sharing,
Yeah.
Yeah.
you know, because it just
Yeah.
exudes from you.
Mhm.
And that's it, you know, people can feel it and sense it,
Yeah.
and they want a piece of it.
Yeah. And like you said, it isn't just I want to ride a horse.
Right.
I learned to ride a motorcycle because I wanted to ride a bike. Not just because I wanted to, but I wanted the confidence. I wanted to know I could, and I didn't want to always be in the bitch seat.
Yep.
I wanted to ride.
Yeah.
So I did.
Yeah. These animals are not puppy dogs. They're
Right.
not, you know, kitty cats. These are 1,000 to 1,500 pound
Yes.
animals that do not naturally have relationships with human beings.
Right.
So to get one to say, hey, where are you going? I want to be with you, to follow you.
Mm-hmm.
You know, not just in a straight line because you have a cookie, but really join up with you and be with you.
Yeah. They choose it.
Right.
They choose. If
And
they
they don't have
choose it,
to.
they don't. They don't
Right?
have no inclination to.
No, that's something on a level that I have yet to be able to find a word for. It's not confidence. It's not achievement. It's not, you know, there's not a word. It's just so majestic.
Yeah.
And so fulfilling.
It's almost divine.
Yep.
Therapeutic too.
Therapeutic
Very
too.
much
This
so.
is my therapy. Absolutely.
Yeah.
You know?
It's a gift.
Yeah. I'm sure somebody does something like this somewhere. It's not like
Probably.
I invented something new. This just evolved,
Into
like I
this-
said,
yes.
out of
This
basically
feedback.
my working with Lori,
yes.
into what it is. And there is no curriculum. It's not we're doing this, then we're doing that,
Right.
then we're doing that. It's, you know, we start in one place and we finish in one place, but what happens in between is pretty much decided by where
Yeah.
the person is at,
Mhm.
and then by what the horse decides we're working on that day.
Uh-huh.
Kim and I have had this conversation where it's, you know, we think we're going to work on sending. We'll go to get Foxy, and nope, we're working on the gate today.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
You know, and we're sending through the gate.
Yep.
We're this is the lesson. Okay, Foxy's in charge.
Yeah.
Agenda
You know?
gone.
Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah.
The many days like that.
Yeah,
Many
absolutely.
Days.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mhm.
But it is what it is.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You know, and once we get past a certain level, and I know you're safe, and you have the bond with the horse. Not to say that you don't need me anymore, but you don't need to do the sessions with me. I've gotten you to where you need to be to then go into the saddle. You go and work with Lauren, and I've given you the foundation, right? I've given you all of these tools to now go and work with her and not be at ground zero, to where she's not starting from scratch. She's guiding you through and taking everything that we did on the ground, implementing it in the saddle now, giving you more tools, more confidence, and getting you to a point where, yeah, Colleen and Lori are going for a ride, and you're going to join them
Yeah.
because you're there,
I can't wait.
Come on,
right?
girl.
It's fun.
It is. It's good
Yeah,
stuff.
I can't wait. But I was gonna say that a lot of places too, I think they don't focus on that groundwork.
No,
It's just,
yeah.
you know, you show up and it's like, okay, you're gonna get put on a horse.
Right. Right.
That's pretty much it. They
And-
lead the horse out and you get on.
Yeah, you're not taught that safety or, you know, all the things that I've learned
Mhm.
with Foxy and everything. I just don't think I would have gotten that anywhere else.
Right.
They
I'm sure
probably
Mm-hmm.
you're
just would have
right.
taught me on the horse.
Yes.
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 So it's important.
Lori wanted to ride. No, I want to ride. I don't want any of this. Okay. There are places out there. And she went, no, I want to do it here. You're not. Right? And then that was a struggle for us where she's like, I want this. Okay, I hear you. Here's how you get that.
Yeah.
Not, I want this. Great, I give it to you.
Right.
And I even said, like, okay, so how long?
Right.
Sure.
A month?
I don't know.
6 weeks?
Nope.
We'll see.
No.
No.
She said, when you're ready, when I think you're ready.
Yep.
And I just trusted her and said, okay,
Yep.
let's do it. And oh my gosh, when I think about if I had gotten on a horse before learning all this,
You started
Yeah.
in the best possible way.
Absolutely.
I know.
That I wish that was available when I was a kid,
Same.
you know?
This is what I wish I had.
Yeah.
You know, and I have people who are like, well, I've ridden my whole life. That is awesome. You will probably breeze through this program then. Well, why do I even have to do it? Because you telling me you can ride has nothing to do
Right.
with you showing me you can handle my horse.
Right.
I have to see
Yes.
you handle the horse. So if you can halter the horse and lead the horse and send the horse and back the horse, then great.
Yep.
You're right. You don't need me. We might knock that out in one session, but we're doing that until we're not, and then you go work with Lauren, and then she's going to do the same thing in the saddle. So that could be a month, and you're in the saddle and you're off and on, and great.
But
Or you could go
the thing
elsewhere,
too
because this is how we do it here.
Correct.
is you created a bond that you never would have created
I know.
had you
I
just
know.
got on.
Yeah.
I know.
And you wouldn't have known of the stopping points and the keys to keep you safe and the confidence to keep you safe.
You were being given a language.
I know. I would not have had any of that.
Mhm.
It would have been disaster.
Yeah.
You wouldn't have the appreciation. I don't know if it would be a disaster, because there are lots of folks
Well-
out there that I've ridden all my life.
It would have been. I was thinking
Yeah.
about me. Like I want to ride. I
Mhm.
want to get
Mhm.
this out of it. And so
Uh-huh.
what she teaches is it's a relationship.
Yes.
And that's what I really.
And that makes the ride
Yep.
so
Yes.
much better
Yes.
than just getting on.
Right. I just can't imagine.
There's no comparison.